Yeah.
Yeah, my lovely people, now welcome again. This one at the matter when still consign Sylvester Oromoni. Yes, how they work out for the matter now when it be say they don't arrest 3 of the people when it be say Sylvester called say 9 killer. Out of the 5 people when he mentioned, police don't arrest 3 of them for inside Lagos. And also we go still let you know waiting lawyers they talk concerning this particular issue. So in case if they carry the case go court, how they go take judge am. And there's some of the parents of those children when it be say Sylvester Oromoni mentioned say na them kill am, na them beat am to death. Their parents, some of them don't come out, come they defend their children. We go still let you know their comment. And the mother of Sylvester Oromoni, waiting she still talk concerning the death of her pikin, how she takes see her pikin, and with the way when her pikin take complain about that particular school before. Meanwhile, we go let you know say some information don't still they come out more about the school, because some person when he be say he they work for inside that school before, when come up for that school, when resign, he don't let us know say that particular Dowen college where Sylvester for die, so where they for beat Sylvester to death. Say that particular school not supposed to be boarding house, because the way when they say build that school, say the house masters, they know they feel they climb up, go they control the children when it be say they there for up for hostel for that school. So before anything go happen when it be say the house masters they go know the children they don't already beat who they want beat finish, molest who they want molest finish, and even tell the other students to close their mouths. If not, they go still deal with them. So if they so touchy, say now all these things now make can come up for that particular school. Now make cannot they work for there again, because students they stubborn, they know they hear word at all. And also another teacher can still let us know, say review, say even him when he be say flog one of the students when they put her for body of another student, say waiting the school and the parents do am, they be smart and say something they flog him come up for him when be teacher body, and also they won't even arrest and the matter go far where all these things now make can come out. So that school they know they take care of students at all. So many things they happen. And also say the teachers and even the principals, many of them know what they happen for that school, but they no want to talk. All of them close their mouths. So we go still let you know understand, say the parents of Sylvester Oromoni, they be asked one human rights lawyer when be Femi Falan to take control of the investigation surrounding the death of their son when be 12 years old Sylvester Oromoni, when he made schoolmates then key. So now the human rights lawyer, he don't see try to carry the job up, but the Inspector General of Police, when he be say he dey for inside Nigeria, the House of Representatives for Nigeria, they don't even order the Inspector General of Police, when his name be Usman Akali Baba, to immediately take over the investigation of the circumstances where they surround the death of Sylvester Oromoni. So everybody now don't put hand for the matter. And secondly, the 3 boys when he be say they arrest among the people when he be say Sylvester mentioned saying that them beat them to death. Those ones they not give us their picture ni their name, because they hide their identity for now. So meanwhile, I would just like make we understand, make we just talk about what one of the family of this student they talk, when her name be Miss Oluchi Sunday, when the mother of Edward Brown. This woman they come out, come they defend her pikin. They give reason, said they let us know say the pikin no dey the time when it be say the schoolmates, the school seniors they beat Sylvester Oromoni. Say because a pikin na day student, maybe night student, maybe but the has a student. So I go like make I read and come out so that we go understand the way when she take put everything very well. Yeah, my lovely people. And after we still finish and we go still let you know say Even as this woman dey defend her pikin, we go still show una the video when e be say e pikin don still bully another student, don still molest another student, when e be say the video sef dey carry am. And the mother of that pikin when e be say dey bully that time when dey for inside video, when e own pikin when be Edward Brown bully, the mother of that boy e dey very very annoyed, and the mother dey vex. We don still hear from the mother of that boy the way when they say maltreat the pikin, beat am, carry luggage put for him head, the video ran, you know. So see, as this moment now, the mother of this same Edward Brown, when they commit all these atrocities, the mother they come out, they speak for his son. But for me, I not to say maybe it's not good to defend your son, or maybe it's not good to speak for your children, so on and so forth. But at least this particular case, so now Sylvester mentioned the people on the be saying and then beat him, and also another schoolmates don't still come and say that they see people were beat him. So I believe all parents would like to at least ask their children question very well, not to come out come they defend for their children, because you don't know what pikin go fit do. And also, even though say they call your pikin name, if you be say your pikin hand not there, that be the first time when you be say that they arrest person, at last they go still find out say that person had not there. But at least your pikin go still come out, come put mouth for the matter, tell the public where in there that day, how everything they happen, waiting they do, you know, and they go not say your pikin not there inside, but to just they come out, come they talk, and even they ask for the public to give you apology, make they apologize because they insult you online, because they post your pikin picture. That is so wrong, because you never even give apology or condolence message to the family of Sylvester Oromoni when he be say their pikin die. So I don't understand the kind of apology where you want from the public when you they purposely they come out to defend your pikin, not that you they carry your pikin, they come out for him to speak for himself and for the police to do investigation to know if really your pikin dey or not. Not when they hide under the sun. Anything one person they do, the secret must surely come out, and it must surely dey, you know, no matter what. So it may be the right time when you go come out, come to defend your pikin. It dey good if you really know say your pikin not there by that time. But if they come and they say the public they dey wrong against you, that is very very bad. Because if now you go do more than that, you know, if now your pikin and the Sylvester when die, I believe you go even do more than that. So it's the right time to bring out your child to come and speak for himself, wetin happen and where in dey and how the school take they move before. If you even help the police people to locate the people when they be saying, and then kill this Sylvester. So mother, you get as the matter be, but when we listen to your word, the way when you take put her, so that at least the public will still hear the way when you take talk and make them look whether you dey right or you dey wrong. Edward moms when be Miss Oluchi's Sunday. So the one of these boys when he be say he dey go for Doe College, when they among the people when Sylvester mentioned their names and then beat them for inside a room. So the mother when don't come out when be Miss Oluchi Sunday. So the mother can't deny the involvement, say it picky hand not there. So according to the way when she take talk, Miss Oluchi's son, the mother of the college student Edward Brown, has denied his involvement in his in the alleged attack on Sylvester Oromoni. Sylvester, 11 to 12 years old, died on Tuesday, November 30th, after he was allegedly attacked by some of his seniors in the school. Since his death made news, names of some students he reportedly called before he passed have been shared online. Edward mom's Miss Oluchi has released a statement denying his son's involvement in the unfortunate incident. According to her, she said, "It has been my intention that some individuals cause rumors to be peddled on social media platforms, suggesting that my son, Edward Brown, is one of the students allegedly involved in the beating of the late Sylvester Oromoni Jr. at a Doe College hostel, which resulted in his untimely death. To set the record straight, I wish to bring the following facts to the public notice, which demonstrate that such rumors are false, malicious, lack any basis whatsoever." She said she get proof that number one proof was that He said my son is a day student and has never been a boarding school student. Secondly, he said because my son is a day student, he was not on the school premises at the time when the unfortunate incident occurred, precisely on that night of 21st November 2021 during the weekend, and so could not have been in hostel as alleged. Say because in a weekend he pikin not dey for hostel as people dey talk, and he pikin na day student, maybe but her student. She said number 3, in a social media post made on 1st November 2021, the DK's elder brother Instagram page gastronomy, 5 names including though college were mentioned before the conclusion. Just knew now he called your names before he died. My son's name was not among those names. He said picking them not there. He said as a result of this false and malicious rumor, my son and I have been under constant attack via social media, with insults and threats being hurled at us daily. This has caused us much emotional distress and mental trauma. Therefore, on behalf of my son and I, and on behalf of my son, on behalf of myself and my son, Edward Brown, I hereby demand that managers of social media and other platforms where the false and libelous rumors are circulating immediately retreat the offending post and tender a public apology to them. And so make everybody come, they beg them, because they post the pikin, saying pikin not there inside. I not believe say this is the right time for her to come and speak for herself for this one, because now the pikin, now they mention, and the pikin now get the opportunity to come out to speak for himself, because he can never know whether in pikin there or not, unless the pikin talk and people to still investigate, and him too go still let us know in own point of view when in pikin there that particular moment, as he say pikin not there for school that particular time. So it's not the time for parents to come out now come they defend their child, because e get the way when they do am, when e be say the truth go come out for the person, when e be say na him do something, he must surely talk. These are children when we dey talk about. So, and also the family of Kashamu, when the papa released Senator Kashamu, Michael Kashamu, so that one too, the family of Kashamu don't still come out, come they tell us say them too, they won't consider they defend their pikin, say their pikin not dey among go at all. So say na wrong information and people they lie. So my people, may we read and come out as the people, the family to discuss this particular matter. So family of late Senator Child, who is alleged to be involved in the bullying of Sylvester, released some statement. The statement read: the Kashamu family have been inundated with inquiries, calls and messages over the unfortunate incident at Dover College, Lekki, Lagos, which led to the untimely death of Sylvester Romani, a 12-year-old student of the college. He said, while we empathize and commiserate with the family of the late Sylvester Romanis over the irreplaceable loss, we wish to appeal to all and sundry to hold their horses until the police and the Lagos state government have completed their independent investigations and established the truth. Most commentators have rushed to conclusion based on assumption and false information, including the including the allegation that our son Adewale Michael Kashimu was in any way involved in the bullying and beating of Sylvester Oromoni. He says, since the news of the unfortunate incident broke, we have made our own private inquiries and carefully questioned our sons about his involvement. This is why we did not rush out to respond to the cyber stalking, naming, calling, and negative commentaries, that have taken over the social media about our son's alleged involvement in this sad incident. Some of the truth facts now slowly emerging from under the mass of lies are that our son Adewale Michael Kashamu has acted as a school father for the late Sylvester in his first season in the school, and the request of Sylvester's sister, who is also a student of the school. Okay, he said that the sister, this Kashamu family, they tell us say Kashamu don't first be school father to this Sylvester one die. He said that the sister now he ask and make it become school father for this particular Sylvester when die. So say because Kashamu na the school father, now even they protect the Sylvester. So Kashamu hand, hand not there, Michael hand not there at all. He said, however, in the 2021 section, commencing in September 2021, Adewale Michael Kashamu was moved to a different floor in the boarding house and engrossed in his own studies and activity as he was no longer as close to Sylvester as in the previous season. So he said they moved them go another place. So since when they come out for the hostel, go another hostel, the pikin now be Kashamu, they always they close to this Sylvester when die. So he don't know anything again about Sylvester. And now he don't face the business, he don't they study in book, he don't they read the book, and he don't get time for anybody again. He said Adewale Michael Kashamu is a compassionate and considerate boy. Sometimes last season, some boys have been accused of beating Sylvester with belt and seizing his foodstuffs. Adewale Michael Kashamu was not involved at all. He was in fact in sympathy with Sylvester over that incident. So when some boys even beat Sylvester last season, say na pikin when be Kashamu na even come they sympathize with Sylvester. Say those boys they beat Sylvester, they thief his food stuff and so on and so forth. Say na pikin said now they sympathize with Sylvester. He still continued to say that on that occasion, Sylvester parents made a report to the school and the affected students were questioned and one of them at least was suspended. He said Adewale Michael Kashamu is not aware that an identical incident occurred again this year, leading to Sylvester's injury and death. Adewale Michael Kashamu has seen Sylvester limping sometimes late in November and assuming he might have been injured playing football. Many empathize with him and advised him to go to the school clinic. Other students who knew the circumstances of Sylvester's leg injury have all testified that he was injured with playing football. While he was in school, Sylvester had no visible injury to his lips or face. Sylvester family has admitted that Sylvester's swollen, blistered and bloody lips, as shown in videos and pictures now viral on the internet, were reactions to medication given to Sylvester after he had taken from the school by his parents. We feel, my people don't be waiting that they read. Now they hear what the parents of this Kashamu they talk. Family of Kashamu, they let us, they know, say, the Kashamu say last time for inside November, Sylvester tell and say he played football, say he wound for leg. Now even advise Sylvester make he go hospital for clinic for inside the school. So Sylvester can't go clinic. Even other students know say that same incident happen. The other students wey know say na ball na in play. Those ones they still know wetin happen, but e no come know now of recent now the incident when lead to the beating and death of Sylvester. When they talk say pikin dey, say pikin hand not dey inside at all. Say the football when Sylvester play for that November time when he tell the pikin, now that's one he know. Say the burning mouth of Sylvester and the pains and everything when Sylvester they feel. Say now when the family of Sylvester come carry Sylvester come up for their hospital, for their clinic, for school, where they carry Sylvester come up for school. Say now waiting the family of Sylvester give Sylvester for mouth drink. Say now he burn all the mouth. Say maybe hey, no, this is bad. I don't understand. This is bad. Which kind of parents they talk this one? So you don't do your investigation, you don't conclude them already. So they tell us say right from the time when they pick them from Lagos, all that pain when they shout, all that one at football. You see, these people are working hand to hand with the school authorities. They don't do meeting already. They know the way when they will take defend themselves. Because sorry, sir, this matter so when they give us like this. No, I just want me we judge now. The way when I think they bring this matter come, they give us. This is not what you come and come they tell us. Say na the family na dem give us something when drink. Why the boy open mouth tell the family say they beat and finish, they carry substance give am for mouth. May you come they tell us waiting. So you think you will pick up? I know they like to verse, so for this kind of matter, I know they like to verse. But not provoke me. Which kind of matter you come they tell us now? Is this how you people want just let this innocent boy just feed up and die unnecessarily for nothing? This is bad. This is bad. He said, we feel and can relate to the pains of the Oromonis family and all those genuinely concerned about this unfortunate incident. That is why we wish to express our readiness to cooperate with the parents of the deceased, the police, the Lagos state government, and the other relative stakeholders to get to the root of this matter, so that the cause of justice will not only be served, be manifesting to have been served. But that is what you should have said earlier. Instead of you telling us, say, now the parents, now they give and waiting they drink. What are you telling us? You should have tell us before, say, you go let the police and everybody to do their own investigation. Come let us waiting happen. Because for the boy confessing, this is also an investigation. We see the video when the boy they confess, when they talk to the merchant with slippers, so on and so forth. So what are you telling us? He said, however, it is regrettable that of the 5 names that were mentioned in relation to the incident, it is only Kashamu's name that seems to ring a bell. Consequently, the family and his late patriarch Senator Buruji Kashamu of blessed memory have been the butt of irresponsible falsehood based on unwarranted attack. Even when the full details of the incident are not yet known, there is no denying the fact that Adewale Michael Kashamu is one of the children of the late Senators Buruji Kashamu, but no family or parents will send a child to school to be involved in any form of crime or criminality, just like no parents would be happy to be informed that a child or he or she sent to school and then has to be molested or killed under any guise. That is why we wish to appeal for restraint on all social sides. The cyberbullying of our family will not help in any way to solve the bullying in schools that societies through the ages have desire to stop. The land society should start by setting a higher standard. We reckon that the Bire family has related the account of the incident as narrated by the decades. In our past, we have continued to engage our son, Adewale Michael Kashamu, and he has continued to maintain his innocency. Now that the Lagos state government and the police have waded into the matter, we shall fully cooperate with them so that the truth will be established and the cause of the justice for their descendant and his family, justice for the accused students and their families, and justice for the society. All this juncture, we want to encourage the management, parents, and pupils of the college, and indeed anyone who may have useful information about this incident to please volunteer same to the police and to the Lagos state government in the interest of justice. This is what you should have said earlier. Don't come out and tell us that your son is not involved, your son is not there, you did the investigation, the boy died of football, because what we saw is not football. Or were you there when the parents were putting the substance in the boy's mouth? The boy that confessed to the parents, so he's joking. He's joking. You want to know that he's joking. Please, parents, when have they try how to come and understand our children? The way things when they go they do, maybe to they defend them. You know, you should have known what your child go fit do. Maybe to come to they defend them. Because I believe that charity begins at home. If you know the girl this bad with evil mind for house, I don't believe say go get her for school. So not can let us understand like say your pikin, you carry that behavior from your house. You know? Please make una not on the side of our children. Men are come they support the police, they give informations when go make everybody find the solution of this particular issue when they. And who go still learn advice from it, go still learn. who go for the punishment go because someone need to pay. Now somebody might beat this Sylvester to death, that person need to pay, be minor or no minor. So it's very, very important for us to understand that. So in the case of the cases of the lawyer, which is some lawyers come dey talk. One lawyer for inside, he still talk say he speak with some people on Monday under the circumstance of the legal implication for the murder of this boy wey be Sylvester Oromoni. Festus Ogo, human rights lawyer, told the FIG that if the accused boys are taken to the court, their ages cannot be used as excuse to escape the long aim of the law. So say if they take them to the court and really now then kill this particular Sylvester, so now don't beat am, make as he sustain those injuries, stay die. Say their age no go defend them. If not to carry them go children prison, they'll carry them go children prison. The children get their prison, adult get their prison. So because you be small pikin, no go mean say you need to go kill person. All in the name of say you be small pikin, say they not go do anything. You know they happen like that. Even for Europe, even though say you be small pikin, get it, as the age go even near reach self. If you don't reach 17 years plus, you commit this kind of act, they go give you 18 years plus. So they go say you be 18 years. Well, because you need to go for adult prison. Because what you commit now as adult. So now waiting one lawyer come talk for inside the matter be that. And another lawyer come say they tell us say the matter because say are still children. Say some matter they when it be say they feel not carry them go prison, but it get some kind houses, some kind place where it be say they keep all these kind of children, and they feel even judge the children, give them say them too na victims because na person na still make them come get that kind of character. You know, either from their friends, their schoolmates also, or from their family. So they go say these children are still victims. Now make they grow with that kind of character when it be say they feel key person like them. So they feel still judge and go like that. Say the children are also victims because if all of them are minor when they do all these things. So they feel pity for the children. Say them to the children don't know what they do. Say they be victim. A person now they teach them how to they do all these babas. And a person even still initiate them for inside court when it be say that they now make them get the mind when it be say that they kill other students because of all these courses of 18. Because we understand say one student don't confess say that they force this Sylvester make a joint court, they not agree, now make them kill him. So now waiting that they let us they not be that. So I believe no matter what they talk, make these children, make if now anybody when it be say hand there. If now the house when they keep minors, so make they carry them, keep them for there, so that they go still save the life of these children. Because if they not give justice or they not even give any punishment to these children, if they leave them wayward like that, I believe say they go get the mind to continue to the key. So they need to keep them for that house. If now therapy they won't give them, if now talk to for their brain, open their eyes so that they go know all these things not before they go spend years for that particular place. So I believe they go understand wetin be human being and wetin be animal. So maybe everybody, maybe in person the key. So my lovely people, make we not take this matter say that children are minor, which means they will go scot free. You know they happen like that. They get prison for juniors and they get prison for seniors. So anyone when it be, make justice take a course. Now so the matter just reach. So I go leave una for here. Thank you all for watching. And please, my name is Harmless. If not the first time waiting they join me, don't forget to follow me for Facebook when we just sit down. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel when we Harmless TV. So that you will then notify anytime we get any information. Please advise parents, make that they know how they go take the at least they take care of their children, they teach them good manners so that their children don't go they involved in all this kind of way. And all these schools, when they spend so money, too much money. So according to this particular the were college, 3 million for school fees. But at last now courts they go the plan for them. All these schools even get ahead. So I believe if your pikin go school come back, it dey more better. I'm not even know say for this time say when court is full everywhere. Now if pikin still they stay for hostel. Get a CB. Thank you and remain blessed. Bye for now.